Tobuscus!
Hey guys, today I'm just going to do another video. This will be a recommended video. It was recommended by this guy. Um, yeah, I can play around. What happened? Anyway, so this guy, I can't exactly figure out how to get his thing right, but yeah, I think his name is Hill Wall, and he says, "Can you please do an video where you rake all of the Family Man characters from F through S. Also, can I please get shout out?" Now, first of all, you're stupid because I'm shouting you out right now. And second of all, you're double stupid because I'm making the video you said right now. So get that stupid comment out of here. Another little thing I want to say is that you may notice that I downgraded from Bandicam to NVIDIA GeForce Recorder because this video might be a bit long, like 15 minutes, and Bandicam actually doesn't film over 10 minutes. So unfortunately I need to use a worse recording program. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. This is like 50 characters. I'm going to rate them all from S through F. S of course being the highest, F being the lowest. Let's go. This is Cleveland Brown. Of course he deserves an A, but I can't put him on an S because really all he says is like this funny stuff that doesn't go with the conversation, but that's all he has going for him. Like, if he actually made like really funny jokes like Peter Griffin, I think that's him, he'd be a S, but definitely not. Consuela, definitely a B tier. She can't be put in A because really, like, the whole Mexican thing is like the only thing going for her. Again, like, it's a very transparent character, I think would be the term. You know, that's all. This is another thing, very similar to Consuela. It's actually, his name is Diabito. It's like a fat Mexican kid. And Diabito definitely is going to be our first S character because Diabito is just, you know, he's great. It's only one joke. He makes one appearance, but that appearance is priceless. It can make you laugh for years at a time. Uh, this is Trachia Kakawana. She is another S tier, in fact. Every time she appears on the show, it's hilarious. You know, and it's really the only time that they make fun of an Asian person consistently. So that is definitely an S. Um, right here, oh, well, this is our first D tier. It's the evil monkey. Like, it's hard, like, this guy only has one joke. He appears all the time, which is really annoying. It's one joke, and it's not a funny joke at all. I don't think I've ever laughed at it. So that is definitely a D tier. Right here we have, I actually don't know his name, but he's the guy that says, "Oh no," and let's put him in a B tier actually because he says, "Oh no," it makes fun of gay people. He has like, that's all he does. But you know what? He's a C tier because like that's that's all he has going for him. Um, this is Tom Tuckman. He's definitely a A tier. I might as well put him in a S tier actually. Always funny. There are some times where really he doesn't deserve this S rating, but like in it's 99% of the times, and I believe he did have one episode like purely about him, and it wasn't that good of an episode, but like everything else about him is very good. And in fact, I'm gonna stop being so nice. These two are going down to A tier. Like, we can't have so many S tiers. After thinking about it, like S tier should be purely the most funny characters. A tier should be like very funny, but they have some flaws. So yeah, they're both downgrading to an A tier. This is Luke Skywalker. I don't exactly know why he's on this list. I'm forced to read these by someone, but um, yeah, he's just on here, I guess. He's he gets an S tier because everyone knows Luke Skywalker. He has the best movie series on Earth. Uh, Debatable, of course, but I believe so. And he's definitely an S. Right here is Dr. Elmer Hartman, sorry. Always funny, always funny. Always like he's not a real doctor. That's very funny. Always like misdiagnose people. One of my favorite scenes is it's this entire episode about how Peter had some condition, and then at the very end, Dr. Elmer Hartman comes up and he's like, "Well, Peter, I believe this entire thing was wrong. Apparently, I have a condition called dyslexia." And it's funny because dyslexia is when you can't read. So yeah, this is gay Brian Griffin. They make fun of gay people, but that's really all he has going for him. And it's pretty annoying too. Um, yeah. This guy, I believe his name is Kevin Swanson. He is, of course, Swanson's kid, but he never has anything funny going for him. Like, the only thing funny about him is when other characters comment about the unfunny things that he's doing. But is that him doing those things? I don't think so. So yeah, that's there. Come in with a double F tier. Um, this is a chicken. You know, it fights Peter Griffin. What can I say more about that? I can't say anything more because that's all he does. And it's not even funny when he does that. So there's that. That's another F. Here we have, I believe her name is. She doesn't have a name apparently. I'll just call her Barbara Swanson. She's Mr. Swanson's husband. She's never funny. Never. But she is like a main character, kind of. More of a supporting character. But yeah, it's really a D rating for that one. Um, this is. Huh. Well, I can't remember this person's name either because this list is bad. But it is basically Adam West's wife and Lois Griffin's sister. But again, just like this chicken, like she's pretty stupid, which is funny. But other than that, not much going for her. This is Chris Griffin, retarded, extremely funny. It's an S tier, you know. Glenn Quagmire, rips women, very funny. another S tier. Peter Griffin, we're just knocking all the S tiers out right now, guys. Peter Griffin, S tier, obviously. Funny, stupid, main character, you know. Kool-Aid Man, I have to give this a B tier. Tricked you guys. Um, he's a B tier. Uh, he has a lot of funny jokes. They're all funny, but the joke gets old because all he says is "oh yeah," and I believe one of the first episodes is probably his funniest joke. Has basically they're in a court system and Peter Griffin just got convicted of something and everyone's like, oh no, oh no, and Kool-Aid Man breaks in the wall and he's all like, oh yeah, like Kool-Aid Man typically does, and that's like pretty funny. But what is this one? Donna Tubbs apparently is her name. Cleveland Brown's new wife. In fact, because this is his old wife, I'll get to her next. But we have yeah, Donna Tubbs. Very funny, always abuses Cleveland, which is funny. B tier, as opposed to his other wife, his old wife before she died, otherwise known as Loretta Brown, played by Alex Borstein. A very unfunny character. I don't even know if she got past a single season of Family Guy. In fact, I've never even watched her in a Family Guy episode. Maybe once or twice, but those once or twice times, don't even remember a funny thing about her. Buzz Killington. It makes fun of rich British people. He has an obnoxious laugh. He laughs at everything. You can see it here. He's sitting next to Stewie. Yeah, that's about it. Definitely not an A tier. I'm put him on a B tier just because like he makes fun of rich British people. Always what's the word? Always a group of people to make fun of. This guy, Jake Tucker, is Tom Tucker's son. But unfortunately, I don't remember anything funny about Jake Tucker. One time his face was upside down. That was kind of funny, except Tom Tucker was the only person that made it funny. Right here, I think it's like an Irish version of Peter. Apparently his name is Mickey McFinnigan. Maybe Irish. He kind of looks like a hillbilly if you look at him close. But I think he's representing an Irish person. And I don't remember too many funny things about him, but just because it's like a Peter, I'm not going to put him on C. In fact, I'll put him on A, because it's just Irish Peter, and I bet it's funny. Joe Swanson. Unfortunately, unlike the other main characters here, Joe Swanson is going as an A, because all he does is like this awkward input to conversations, which is, it's like funny, but it's not hilarious, so it's definitely an A as opposed to an S. This is Meg Griffin. Just disgusted saying her name. She's obviously gonna go on an F tier. That's that with that. This is Bertam. It's Stewie's, otherwise known as Stews. Stewie, this guy. It's like his evil brother or something. Yeah, that's really all. I don't remember him being funny. In fact, I remember him being annoying. He's actually going to go on a D tier because he tries to kill Stewie, which is our next person. Stewie, S tier, obviously. Extremely funny. One of them, actually probably the main character, excluding Peter. Then we have Brian Griffin. Yeah, there's so many episodes about Stewie. Brian Griffin, main character. We all love him. Uh, yeah, everyone loves Brian. He might be annoying, which could put him in the middle here, but you know, there's no boxes in the middle, so he's just gonna go S. Here's I still don't know his name, but he's like the replacement for Brian when Brian died, which is not good at all. He's going to go right to F tier just because I don't remember anything funny about him. He wasn't funny. The end. Here is Cleveland Brown Jr. I don't know if he appears any time in the show. Yeah, I know he appears in one episode where Peter Griffin is like the policeman, and then he sees this guy trying to get into his house and he thinks he's a robber, and then Peter shoots him, and everyone thinks that Peter shot him because he's a black person. So Peter goes to prison. But that's the only episode I know. I don't remember him being too funny in the episode, more of an annoying character. I think he's definitely going to C. Neil Goldman, son of this guy, the pharmacist. That's his father, but Neil Goldman, definitely a B. Like, it's funny that they're making fun of Jews and stuff, but like, you know, it's an annoying character, very annoying character. Same with his father, which I don't know the name of, but we're gonna put them both in a B tier because, you know, it just not too good characters. Who's this one? Barbara Schmidt. Not very funny as opposed to her husband, which I'll get to next. Barbara Schmidt, not very funny. It's kind of like it's a character who wants to be Carlos Schmidt, Carter Schmidt, I mean. It's like she wants to be it, but she's 10 times worse of a character. Carter Schmidt, her husband, definitely an A tier. It's always making fun of rich people, making fun of poor people. That's a double whammy, and he's a very funny character in of itself. What do we got here? Someone. Jillian Russell. It's the super stupid girl that Brian used to date. Extremely stupid to the point where she's annoying. But she's also funny. So she's going up to a C tier. This is, let's see. Here she is. Angela. Doesn't have a last name, but she's not funny at all. She's Peter Griffin's boss for his beer job, but that's really all. I don't remember her being funny. In fact, I remember her voice being annoying and what she does being annoying. Right here, we have Seamus. Seamus, not a very funny character at all. It's really just the same joke all the time, and I don't remember him being very funny at all. But, of course, he's not a D and an F. Because S, A, B, and C are kind of like the acceptable characters, while these are the people, like, they don't even really deserve to be in the show, or should have been cut. So, yeah. This right here is Connie D'Amico. This is another person that Brian dated, but it's another very similar to Jillian right here. It's not very funny. Definitely a C. Lois. S tier. Just kidding. I tricked you guys again. She is A tier. Lois, like, she's a great character. When you think of her, you say, that's definitely an S tier. But when you think of her again, what does she have going for her? The only reason she's an A tier is because she's sometimes funny and she's a main character. This is retarded Peter. Definitely an S. It's like Peter with all his stupidity, but 10 times more stupid. Very funny. And this actually depicts him, you know, chasing a ball into the street and then he gets run over. And I believe there's another scene of him where he is at a restaurant and he has floaties on his arm. And he asked Lois, why do I need to wear these? It's not like I'm going to drown in the soup. And then he drowns in the soup because it's retarded Peter. And while he is kind of the same person as Peter, it's like, you know, not exactly. Oh yeah, Herbert the Pie. Is very funny. Very funny. All of his jokes are funny. You know, all the jokes are funny. He likes to do things to little kids. Very funny character. This is Adam West. Adam Wee, otherwise known as Adam West, you know. Very funny. I don't remember a single joke where this guy wasn't funny. Always funny. And rest in peace, Adam West, which is of course his voice actor. He deserves some respect there. So, anyway, that's the completed Family Man tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed. You can leave now or listen to my sponsor, who in fact is myself. And I just want to say something right here. Thank you for getting like 1 million views on my last video. You got 1 trillion views in just 1 hour. Like the views shot up like skyrockets. And yeah. And I just want to say, you guys, all 106 of you, I think, are all very dedicated to this channel. You know, so I bet you guys are in like Discords and group chats and stuff. I'm just gonna make this clear. You know I don't put ads on my videos. They're not monetized. I don't get money from them. All I want people to do is watch my videos and enjoy them. And you know, like, you could spread the word about them by, you know, just copying down my channel, copying down one of your favorite videos, like the URL, and just sending it to a friend, sending it to a group chat, sending it to a Discord, sending it to a Skype call. So yeah, just a little PSA sponsor discussing those things. Goodbye.